Hey there, it's Tuesday, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, and we're on day 5 of the lockdown. This has got to be the weirdest St. Patrick's Day I've had in my time here in Ireland. The streets are eerily quiet, there are almost no pedestrians around. The contrast to the same day last year couldn't be more pronounced. I was out and about with the camera earlier, and at times it felt like a ghost town. It just goes to show just how big the impact of COVID-19 is on public life here in Cork and throughout the Republic. That's not to say that people are giving up and resigning to the current situation. Just a quick check on the likes of Twitter shows just how many people are having their own little parades for St. Patrick's Day or are celebrating it in some other fashion. I have to say that the way that Ireland is reacting to the crisis is very impressive indeed and makes me glad that I moved here. This is all the more true given the draconian measures countries like France are adopting, while on the other hand, Germany just seems to be faffing about, and Britain is literally turning into the sick man of Europe. I guess that's what happens when you elect a blonde wig resting on a slime mold as a prime minister, I guess. Speaking of creatures of questionable repute, we need to talk about Paddy Cosgrave. If you don't know the name, he's the founder of the Dublin Web Summit, a tech conference that couldn't even set up a working Wi-Fi at its venue, and who packed up and ran when asked to pay his fair share of council taxes for the event. He's taken to taking potshots at the HSE, our health authority, from the sidelines. This type of armchair bitching is exactly what we don't need in this crisis. And as far as I'm concerned, someone should take Mr. Cosgrave's phone, lock him up in a quarantine cell, and toss away the key. One more bit of political news apart from the incessant increase of border closures. Apparently, Simon Harris is seeking to give the government powers to shut down any events in the current crisis, as well to detain either infected persons or suspected cases. While this may sound drastic, it is certainly a step in the right direction in the current crisis. On a more personal level, it's getting tough to distinguish between working days and public holidays, as everything just seems to be blending into one. That being said, the fact that you're straight at home after work is really a major advantage, as is the extra hour of sleep that I'm gaining now that I'm working from home and don't have to deal with the Cork commute. Still, I'm beginning to miss the structure that commuting to the office gives. There's also a bit of restlessness and unease settling in again, though I have no idea where that is coming from. I'm not usually one who minds sitting at home doing nothing. I guess it's a little different if you're actually being asked to do so, though. The current grey and overcast weather and the incessant drizzles certainly aren't helping either. I guess the novelty of the situation is beginning to wear off on me, and reality is beginning to sink in. This could be a very long, drawn-out affair, and I haven't really settled into the new reality yet, apparently. Anyway, that's all from me. How are you holding up if you're in lockdown or self-isolating? Let me know in the comments below. I'm eager to hear from you. I'll be back tomorrow when it's back to work for me. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and look out for each other.